In the heart of the Middle East, two armored giants symbolize the military ambitions of rival nations: Israel's Merkava Mk4 and Iran's Karrar main battle tank. Though both are characterized as modern tanks, they represent starkly different philosophies in design, combat usage, and national strategy. The Merkava Mk4 is the crown jewel of Israeli armed forces, a fourth-generation tank born from the hard-learned lessons of decades of conflict, built entirely in Israel. On the other hand, the Karrar is a product of Iranian engineering under sanctions, heavily influenced by Russian T-90 designs, but adapted to showcase domestic capability. The size and layout. Physically, the Merkava Mk4 is one of the heaviest main battle tanks in the world, weighing around 65 tons. With its gun forward, the tank measures just over 9 meters in length, 3.7 meters wide, and stands at 2.66 meters tall. This large frame allows for greater interior space, particularly in the rear, where the Merkava can carry additional personnel or evacuate wounded soldiers, an unusual feature among main battle tanks. In contrast, the Iranian Karrar is significantly more compact, weighing an estimated 51 tons, measuring about 6.8 meters in hull length, and standing at 2.3 meters tall. The Karrar's lower silhouette is advantageous for concealment and ambush tactics, especially in mountainous or urban terrain, although it lacks the internal space flexibility of the Merkava. Armor and protection systems. The Merkava's size isn't just for comfort, it is a deliberate choice for protection. The Mk4 is outfitted with modular composite armor that covers both the turret and the hull. This allows damaged sections to be replaced quickly on the battlefield and supports future upgrades. Unlike older tanks that use a single welded steel armor shell, the Merkava's exterior is covered with discrete, replaceable armor modules. These modules are made from a combination of high-hardness steel, ceramics, and composite materials, and they are specifically shaped and placed to absorb, deflect, or disperse the energy from enemy projectiles. What truly sets the Merkava apart is its trophy active protection system, a revolutionary technology that detects and intercepts incoming threats, such as RPGs and ATGMs using radar and kinetic countermeasures. This APS has saved numerous tanks and crews in combat, giving the Merkava unmatched survivability in today's high-threat environments. The Karrar, by contrast, is armored with explosive reactive armor, mounted on its turret and hull, most likely a local adaptation of Russia's Contact 5. Iranian media claims the tank also incorporates Iran composite armor and a laser warning receiver, possibly tied to electronic countermeasures. However, Iran has not fielded an active protection system on par with Trophy, and the Karrar's armor has yet to be tested in real combat. As a result, its level of protection remains speculative, and many analysts believe it would struggle against modern anti-tank guided munitions. Armament and firepower. The Merkava Mk4 is armed with a 120mm smoothbore cannon, domestically produced by Israel. It is capable of firing a variety of NATO standard munitions, as well as Lahat laser-guided missiles, allowing the tank to engage well beyond line of sight, including helicopters. The gun is mounted over a fully stabilized turret and supported by an advanced fire control system that ensures high accuracy on the move. The tank carries around 48 rounds, with 10 ready to fire in a bustle-mounted autoloader. The Merkava comes equipped with multiple secondary weapons, including a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun, a 12.7mm heavy machine gun, and a 60mm internal mortar, a unique feature that allows the crew to target enemy infantry and positions behind cover without exposing the turret. Karrar, on the other hand, uses a 125mm smoothbore gun similar to the one found on Russian T-90 tanks. It also features an autoloader, reducing the crew to 3 and allowing for more compact turret. Iranian sources claim the gun can fire laser-guided shells and anti-tank guided missiles, like the Russian 9M119 Reflex. However, these capabilities have not been confirmed through independent testing or battlefield use, and doubts remain regarding their actual performance. Karrar features a similar 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and a 12.7mm remote-controlled weapon station mounted atop the turret, giving it a solid anti-infantry capability. However, it lacks an internal mortar or equivalent indirect fire system, giving Merkava an edge in infantry support operations. While Karrar's armament may appear competitive on paper, it lacks the proven accuracy and versatility of the Merkava's gun missile system, the mobility and power plant. Despite its weight, the Merkava Mk4 is surprisingly agile. Powered by a 1,500 horsepower MTU diesel engine that gives it a top speed of around 64 km per hour. Its hydro-pneumatic suspension system offers a stable firing platform even on rough terrain, and tank is optimized for operations in both urban and desert operations. Karrar's engine output is estimated at 1,000 to 1,200 horsepower, which gives it a slightly higher top speed of up to 70 km per hour on roads, although its power-to-weight ratio is inferior to the Merkava's. Its off-road performance remains unclear. Though it is based on the T90 heritage, it is likely adequate but less refined. Karrar also lacks advanced suspension or active chassis system, which can impact stability during high-speed maneuvers or uneven terrain engagement. Sensors and fire control system. The Merkava is fitted with an advanced fire control system, including thermal imaging, laser rangefinders, and a hunter-killer capability that allows the commander and gunner to track and engage separate targets simultaneously. Its sensors are integrated with the Trophy APS and Israel's broader C-41 network, enabling real-time battlefield awareness and coordination with air artillery and infantry units. Karrar reportedly includes a digital fire control system, thermal sights, and a laser rangefinder, giving it modern targeting ability on paper. However, the quality of these systems is unknown, and Iran has not demonstrated them in a real combat environment. Karrar lacks network-centric warfare integration and does not offer the same sensor fusion or data sharing capabilities as the Merkava. Operational history. Perhaps the biggest difference lies in battlefield experience. The Merkava Mk4 has seen extensive combat since its introduction in the mid-2000s. It has participated in the 2006 Lebanon War, multiple Gaza conflicts, and various border skirmishes, where it has proven its resilience against IEDs, RPGs, and modern ATGMs. The integration of Trophy has saved multiple crews, solidifying the tank's reputation as one of the most survivable in the world. In contrast, the Karrar has never been used in combat. It has appeared in military parades, training drills, and state-run promotional videos, but Iran still relies heavily on older tanks like the T-72S, Zulfikar, and Type 59. The Karrar's true combat effectiveness remains entirely theoretical. In the final analysis, the Merkava Mk4 stands as a battle-proven, technologically advanced, and highly survivable main battle tank designed to work seamlessly within Israel's layered defense doctrine. The Karrar, while visually imposing and politically significant, remains unproven, with many of its claimed capabilities still speculative.